Hola, estudiantes. Hoy vamos a practicar las palabras interrogativas, interrogative words. Empecemos. Palabras interrogativas. En el inglés, what? ¿Qué? En español. Why? ¿Por qué? When? ¿Cuándo? Where? ¿Dónde? How? ¿Cómo? Which? ¿Cuál? Who? ¿Quién? In the plural, ¿quiénes? How much? ¿Cuánto? In the feminine, ¿cuánta? How many? ¿Cuántos? Feminine, ¿cuántas? These words always have accent marks. Remember that. When we are using words in the interrogative form, they always have accent marks. When the same words are used in statements, they do not have accent marks. Can be preceded by any prepositions. Let's try this. ¿A quién? To whom? ¿De quién? Of whom? ¿De dónde? From where? ¿De qué? Of what? Okay. Some people try and confuse ¿qué with cuáles. Let's see if this can help us not make that mistake in the future. When asking for definitions, we use ¿qué? ¿Qué is normally most often used before nouns. We're going to practice with it. Has some common idiomatic uses. Let's see. ¿Qué casa prefieres? ¿Qué libro lees? Remember, these are nouns. Idiomatic ones. ¿Qué hora es? What time is it? ¿Para qué? What for? ¿Qué lástima? What a shame. ¿Cuál y cuáles? It's usually used before es. That is the verb to be. And other forms of the to be verb when not seeking a definition. And it's also used to suggest the selection of choice from among a group. ¿Cuáles quieres? Which do you want? ¿Cuál prefieres? Plural, singular. ¿Cuál es tu número de teléfono? What is your phone number in English? But again, we are trying to have a choice from among a group. From the whole group of phone numbers, which one is yours? ¿Cuál es tu teléfono? ¿Cuál es tu problema? Again, what is your problem? From the big list of problems, which one is yours? El sustantivo. Remember this word. What is a noun? El sustantivo, it's a noun. What do they do? It is a word used to name a person, an animal, a place, a thing, an abstract idea. So let's see. Late last year, our neighbors bought a goat. The underlying words are the nouns, los sustantivos. Year, el año. Neighbors, los vecinos. A goat, una cabra. Plácido Domingo was an opera singer. In this sentence, the nouns are Plácido Domingo, ópera, y cantante, singer. The bus inspector looked at all the passengers' passes. In this sentence, el bus, el inspector, el pasajero, los pases. According to Plutarch, the library at Alexandria was destroyed in 48 BC. In this sentence, we have several nouns. Plutarch, library, la biblioteca, Alexandria, the name of a place. Género y número. Gender is an inherent characteristic of nouns in Spanish. Masculine nouns go with masculine adjectives and articles, and feminine nouns go with feminine articles and adjectives. Now, think of feminine and masculine nouns and the gender of these nouns as simply two classifications rather than giving them a sexual identity. It doesn't have to do anything with that. They are just two classifications, masculine and feminine. Let's try and see how we can know them, get to know them. Sustantivos femeninos. All nouns referring to women. Madre, mom, the mother. Mamá, mom. Now, generally, nouns ending in an A. We're going to see some exceptions, but most nouns that end in an A are feminine. Fruta, fruit. Mesa, table. Puerta, door. Now, nouns ending in dad, tad, and tud. Latitud, can you recognize that? Verdad, true. Facultad, faculty. Nouns ending in sion, sion, and gion, like canción, which is song. Televisión, can you recognize that one? Religión, what about that one? Shortened versions of originally feminine nouns. La discoteca is a feminine noun, but it has a shortening. La disco. La fotografía is a feminine noun, but when you shorten it, it's la foto. They're still feminine. There are exceptions. Nouns that end in an A but are masculine. Let's see that. El día, el mediodía. They, date. El gorila, gorilla. El pijama, pajamas. El sofá, sofa. El tranvía, tram, streetcar. El yoga. Sustantivos masculinos. Most of the nouns ending in loners, remember that, L-O-N-E-R-S, are masculine. Coronel, can you recognize that one? Pato, duck. Ratón, mouse. Resorte, mártir, martyr. Virus, virus. Nouns of Greek origin ending in ma, ta, and pa, even though they end in an A, are masculine. El mapa, el profeta, el panorama. Now, el plural de los sustantivos. How do we make these nouns plural? We'll see here. If it ends in a vowel, any vowel, a, e, I, o, u, what do? You just need to add an S. Perro, dog. Perros, dogs. If it ends in any consonant, what do you need to do? You need to add an ES. Computador, computadores. If it ends in S or ion, drop the accent mark and add S. Francés, franceses. Camión, camiones. Now what happens if it ends with a C? You need to change the C for a C and add ES. Nuez, nueces. If it has a plural ending, only change the article to plural. El lunes, Monday. Los lunes, Mondays. Los artículos. We've heard of this. Articles go before nouns. And this is how we divide them. Singular nouns and plural nouns. And articles. And because we have feminine and masculine nouns, we need to divide them. Singular nouns, we have two types. Definidos e indefinidos. Definite and indefinite. La for the feminine, el for the masculine. This is the equivalent of the. Indefinido. Una for the feminine and un for the masculine. This is the equivalent of a or an. And the plural ones. Definidos, las for feminine, los for masculine. Indefinidos, unas for feminine and unos for masculine. Con esto hemos terminado el módulo de hoy. Hasta pronto.